Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more important stories from around the world. Bangladesh is heading to the polls this week in its first national election since a dramatic youth-led uprising brought an end to the long rule of the Awami League government. The vote marks a turning point for a country still recovering from political violence, deep public anger, and years of shrinking democratic space. In 2024, thousands of students poured onto the streets demanding change. What began as peaceful protests quickly escalated into a nationwide movement. The response from the authorities was swift and deadly. According to the United Nations, up to 1,400 people were killed during the crackdown. The unrest eventually forced Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to flee to India, ending 15 years of increasingly authoritarian leadership. For many young Bangladeshis, this election is deeply personal. Large numbers of first-time voters say they were previously denied the right to vote freely. Fear, intimidation, and boycotts kept them away from polling stations for years. Now, with a new political landscape taking shape, many see this vote as their first real chance to have a voice. In the capital Dhaka, scenes are unfolding that would have been unimaginable just 2 years ago. Open rallies are taking place for the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, known as the BNP. Under Sheikh Hasina's rule, the party faced severe restrictions. Its leader Tariq Rahman lived in self-imposed exile, thousands of party members were jailed, and previous elections were boycotted amid allegations of rigging and repression. Today, the BNP is one of the leading contenders in the race. Supporters are once again gathering publicly, hopeful that this election will finally be competitive. Asma, a voter attending a rally, says this is the first time she will cast her vote in nearly 2 decades. She explains that in the past, people were threatened and silenced. Now, she hopes for a future with peace, opportunity, and better jobs for her children. Another supporter echoes the same sentiment, saying that real elections were never allowed under the previous government. With Sheikh Hasina gone, many believe they can finally vote without fear. Yet while the BNP represents a return of an older political force, it is not the only story shaping this election. A new political group born out of the student uprising is also trying to make its mark. The National Citizen Party, or NCP, was formed by some of the most visible faces of the protest movement. Nahid Islam, once a leader of the uprising, now heads the NCP. He acknowledges that building a political party from scratch has been extremely challenging. The party emerged from a mass movement, not from traditional political structures, and it has struggled to translate street support into nationwide organization. The NCP has also faced controversy. A decision to join a multi-party alliance that includes Jamaat-e-Islami, an Islamist party now presenting a more moderate message, has divided supporters. Party leaders insist that their vision is inclusive, promising equal rights for all citizens regardless of faith or background. Despite those assurances, internal disagreements have surfaced. Dozens of NCP members have resigned, including Tasneem Jara, who is now running as an independent candidate. She says many activists were drawn to politics because they wanted something different from the old system. Aligning with traditional political forces, she argues, risks eroding the trust that inspired young people to join in the first place. While new parties struggle to find their footing, the shadow of the past still looms over the election. The Awami League has been banned from contesting the vote. Its leaders deny all allegations of wrongdoing and claim the accusations against them are false and politically motivated. We met an Awami League politician who is currently in hiding. He argues that excluding the party makes a free and fair election impossible. While acknowledging that some individuals within the party made mistakes, he insists that support for Sheikh Hasina and the Awami League remains strong among ordinary citizens. For many voters, however, this election represents a rare moment of hope. After years of fear and frustration, there is a sense that the country may finally be able to break from its troubled past. Whether through established parties or new political movements, Bangladeshis are eager to shape a future that feels more open, more accountable, and more democratic. As the country prepares to vote, the outcome remains uncertain. What is clear is that this election carries enormous weight. For the first time in years, millions believe their voices might truly matter.